The President of the United States has gone completely insane. And I wish I were being a little dramatic with that, but nope. This man, Donald J. Trump, is absolutely a full-blown nut job that probably needs to be in a straitjacket in a padded room. This week, really completely unprovoked, Donald Trump got on Truth Social and effectively threatened to just start suing anyone and everyone that ever says anything bad about him. And he said he will change the libel laws in this country so that he can go after anyone who makes him angry. Here is what this psycho in the White House put on Truth Social this week. As a president who is being given credit for having the best opening month of any president in history, quite naturally, here come the fake books and stories with the so-called anonymous or off-the-record quotes. Now, before I continue, let's go ahead and debunk the lies that this man is already telling. A lot of the conversations in the books that are coming out, yes, they're not off the record, otherwise they wouldn't be in the books. He doesn't know what that word means, but that's okay, that phrase. They are anonymous sources, however, they are on tape. If it ever were to come to, a court type situation, you could be able to prove it, although you do not have to reveal the sources, so, there's that. So he's already wrong about that, but even more importantly, he's very wrong about the best opening month in history. Your approval rating has fallen almost 10 points in your first 30 days. We've never seen that happen. Consumer prices are through the roof. Faith in the economy has gone from being above 50% to well below 50%. Every metric shows that you have had one of the worst opening months of any president in history, the exact opposite of what you say. So you're sitting there saying people are lying about you, when in reality, you're the one telling the lies. And of course, as per usual, it gets worse from there. At some point, I am going to sue some of these dishonest authors and book publishers, or even media in general, to find out whether or not these anonymous sources even exist, which they largely do not. They are made up, defamatory fiction, and a big price should be paid for this blatant dishonesty. I'll do it as a service to our country, who knows? Maybe we will create some nice new law. That's fascism, folks. This is authoritarianism, so in case you were not aware, this is what it looks like. This is how it comes here. This man cannot stand any criticism of any kind, so now he's saying, I might just sue every media outlet. Because, let's be honest, he's had success recently. All these media outlets that he sued for billions deciding to settle with him on cases they could have easily won. This is the slippery slope that I warned about when that started happening. I said, this is going to give this man this overinflated sense of victory that causes him to start suing more people. And sure as shit, here it is. And again, it continues to get worse. I don't understand the Wall Street Journal editorial board. Never have. They come to my aid when I least expect it, sometimes strongly, and I greatly appreciate that. Very meaningful. But then they come out with some real clinkers, like today's editorial that my auto tariffs will hurt the Michigan automobile business. They are so wrong. In fact, it is just the opposite. The tariffs will drive massive amounts of auto manufacturing to Michigan, a state which I just easily won in the presidential election. They have already stopped numerous new auto plants from being built in other countries, a gigantic win already for Michigan and the United States as a whole. Just let it all happen and watch, it won't be even close. American industry will thrive and we will make America great again. No, you won't. And even the auto manufacturers themselves, the CEO of Ford came out 2 weeks ago and said, if this happens, if the tariffs go through, it's going to kill the auto industry in the United States. The local Republican leaders in Michigan, where a lot of these auto manufacturing plants are in their districts, these Republican mayors have come out and said, you're going to kill our districts. So you can whine and cry about the Wall Street Journal editorial board all you want. What they're saying is true. The economists are saying it. Republican politicians are saying it. The people in charge of the very industries you're about to destroy are saying it. You're the only one who's not. So If you want to sue people for lying, if you want to change the law to make it easier to sue people who you think are lying, go ahead. Because I promise you, if you do that, nobody in this country will be hit with more lawsuits than you will. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.